I'm sitting here at sunset with the cicadas singing their song and the birds going to sleep and everybody making dinner and getting ready to put their kids to bed, and I'm thinking to myself how utterly insane this world has gotten. And the worst part about it all is it just makes me so angry at it all. And not angry because there's things happening that I don't want happening, but because there's no justice. There's no justice in the United States anymore. The justice system is rigged. The political system is rigged. They're taking steps to rig it even further. And what angers me the most is the people who have the most power to do something about it right now are fucking asleep. And I'm talking to you, Trump supporters and diehard Republicans. There's something you could do about it right now, and you won't. Because you're being brainwashed by the media. And it's not even Stockholm Syndrome. It more has to do with Pavlov's dog. You've had the media for years screaming at you, orange man bad, for years now, on every single ridiculous little subject, that when Trump does do something seditious, when he does do something that is more liberal and worse than Barack Obama had ever done, it gets completely ignored by the media, and when you try to bring it up to his voters, which I'm one of them, I voted for him in 2016, they just don't care. I mean, the guy talks a big fucking talk, but look at what he's done. He's created hundreds of thousands of criminals out of gun owners. He's never walked back his support of red flag laws, which is the abolishment of Fourth Amendment rights for gun owners. Individual states are already using their state-level red flag laws to virtually nullify people's First Amendment rights. There was that Marine in Oregon that had all of his guns taken away the other week because he said that he would defend himself with deadly force from Antifa should they use force that threatened his life. They used the red flag laws and him saying that at a political rally of all things to remove his Second and Fourth Amendment rights. Trump says that he wants to use Google and Apple to implement red flag legislation. He wants to be working with them, despite the fact that they're cracking down on his supporters and marginalizing his own outreach. And I just seen a news article from no more than 2 days ago stating that he's using the United States Army, the United States military of all things. He's partnering the United States military with Facebook and other social media outlets to crack down on fake news media articles. And what that really means is anything that's not CIA mind-controlled mainstream news garbage. We're going to lose, and we have lost, and we've lost because you people have decided that you're not going to try, you're not going to hold anyone accountable. And when the time comes for this big old fucking boogaloo, you're going to turn in your guns because you've already been brainwashed into this back the blue nonsense. So many people willing to, and that's another Pavlov dog situation going on, that so much bad shit was said about cops over the last half decade, whether it was false or not, that now when cops are legitimately going out of their way to infringe upon the First, Fourth, and Second Amendment rights of law-abiding gun owners, people just, especially Republicans, just get down on their knees and they just cannot seem to cram enough cop dick in their mouth. Like, imagine a little baby fucking bird, and somebody's trying to shove a whole fucking hot dog down the throat of that fucking bird, and that describes a thin blue line when it comes to sucking on the fucking toes of the law enforcement community. The same law enforcement community who are trained and see you, John Q. Public, as a domestic terror threat and a threat to their safety at all times. They're not your friends. And frankly, you're not a friend to freedom and the American culture. You never work. This has been nothing but like an NFL game to you, rooting for your favorite team and never thinking anything bad about them, except maybe something arbitrarily, but nothing ever happens about it. They can literally murder someone in a high-security prison cage in broad view of the public, with the full public knowing that person has been murdered, and get away with it. And if they can do that to somebody like Epstein, who catered to the elite, you people have absolutely no chance. And I'm sorry to be constantly putting out black pills on my channel, but every single word that I speak is the truth. And you hate it because it's the truth that you don't want to hear.